You know how you know I'm not only a genius, but when I talk about NFL and Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns and what's transpiring between him and Odell Beckham, why I'm the truth. Dan Orlowski said the exact same thing. Search it up on Cleveland.com. Dan Orlowski believes Baker Mayfield's Odell Beckham's in his head again. And everything that I've said that's happening with Baker is what Dan Orlowski said. And you know what he said? The exact same thing. Yeah, he said, if I see it, he goes, I have to think that Kevin Stefanski and their front office see the same thing. I told you, they have to move on from Odell. It's not Odell's fault. It's Baker Mayfield's fault. It's a mental thing. He's not going through his progressions normally. Guys are wired. Everything I said, you read the article. They have to move on from him. Baker he can't fix it. And there's no time. You just can't fix it. Mayfield is a great quarterback when Beckham's not in the lineup. Trust me. When Beckham's in the lineup, he's not a good quarterback. He's a horrible quarterback. He can't process things. A quarterback ought to be able to process things in his mind. And Baker's mind isn't sharp enough to be able to do that with Beckham on the field because he's always trying. He feels obligated. It's just read the article. So they got to get rid of Beckham. You have to. It's imperative. Or the season's a wash. You're going to waste a Hall of Fame defense right now. And I believe I think they were getting ready to ship Beckham. Listen, you don't need Beckham. Everyone talks about if we had Beckham, we would have beat the Chiefs. We would have beat the Chiefs without Beckham if Kevin Stefanski didn't choke down the stretch calling plays last year in the fucking playoffs. This year, down the stretch, he choked calling plays again. Second half, he choked. But, yeah. Trust me when I tell you. I'm a genius when it comes to football, when seeing things that normal people wouldn't see on film. And I noticed it against Chicago. Mayfield, from the get-go, was holding the ball long. And it all coincides with Odell Beckham being in the lineup. So I was right all along. If Dan Orlowski said it, then you know I'm right. So they're going to get rid of Beckham. And Beckham probably wants out anyway. Or maybe Beckham wants to win a Super Bowl and just wants to maybe Beckham don't care. Maybe if he has a game like Chicago where he gets a touchdown or whatever, 5 catches, maybe that's fine. But it's just your quarterback has a week, something fucked up in his mind where he can't play with Beckham. You got to ship their receiver. You have to. Because Baker Mayfield's proved without Beckham on the field, he's not a good quarterback, a great quarterback. And he's done that his rookie year. And everyone thought it was because of Freddie Kitchens' his second year. It had nothing to do with Freddie Kitchens. Who arrived with Freddie Kitchens? Odell Beckham Jr. So Freddie Kitchens may not have been a bad coach. I mean, I'm not saying Freddie Kitchens was a good coach, but the quarterback struggles weren't on Freddie Kitchens. They were on Odell Beckham and Baker Mayfield, who cannot play with Odell Beckham Jr. And I don't blame Beckham. I blame Mayfield because I don't think another quarterback in the league would have this problem. So you gotta move on from Beckham because look, it's never gonna work. It's 3 years now. It's not gonna work. So Dan Orlowski and me are right, and I think the Browns. I told you yesterday, even when I even told you yesterday when I was streaming. I guarantee you the Browns know it if I see it. Me and Orlowski are fucking geniuses. So I told you guys, Baker Mayfield's a stud. But not with Odell Beckham, and it will never change. I'm 100% positive it will never change. And honestly, I don't want it to change because we don't need Beckham. We need to get draft picks for him. I don't know why he's proud. You don't need 9,000 different great receivers. You only got one fucking ball. You need complimentary receivers that make catches all the time. I mean, I actually thought Beckham, without Landry on the field, it would be good because, Mayfield would treat Beckham like Landry. I really thought that, but he's not. It's the Beckham, whatever. Something's in his head with Beckham. I really thought without Landry on the field, he would think, well, that's Landry now. Beckham's Landry, so it'll be back to normal. And maybe it was for the first game. But yeah, against Minnesota, that wasn't the case. So when you guys need any football knowledge, you know where to come.